Okay. So on today's, it's just gonna be a part of the series of like the bench press series, and today it's because I got a question from the previous video of like how like first of all what changed between as you guys all know, as you guys have all seen, like my previous bench press was 127.5 kg, but then now it's up to 132.5 kg. So is it all just training, or did I change something, right? And the reason why I want to answer this is because it correlates to a different question of people asking, how do you set up your bench press grip width, right? I think that's a lot of questions on there. But okay, so here's what you gotta know with like bench press. So as you guys can see here, you know, each bar has this ring to it, right? Well, some multi-purpose bar actually have two different rings on them, and the difference between two different rings is one is for Olympic barbells and then one is for powerlifting barbells. The powerlifting one is usually the ring that's on the inner side, and then the Olympic barbell is usually the ones on the outer side, if I'm not mistaken. I'll fact check about this in a while. So for powerlifting purposes, there's this rule of like you cannot, the ring on the barbell, it cannot like, this like, imagine me trying to grab the bar, right? The ring cannot be seen anywhere on this side, right? It needs to be, the index finger needs to be on it or covered it. Essentially the ring need to be covered by the index finger at the most, right? Covered, not on it. So if you have some sort of like a technique or like a way to cheat that system, go ahead, we all know how to do it. So there's that. So let's just say before this, for the past 2 years, what I've been benching with is my grip is at the uttermost width, right? So as you guys can see here, oh, and by the way, today I'm actually not supposed to bench. It's rest day. I have my watch on. I have my Metcon shoes on because it's cardio day. But as you can see here, for this, my grip is like this wide, right? And the reason for that wide grip is to reduce your range of motion. And you know, in powerlifting, it's all about moving the most amount of weight without caring about like range of motion and stuff like that, right? I know it's somewhat very different compared to bodybuilding or something like that, but it doesn't matter. You do you, I do me. We all have fun together. We all happy together. So what made me change now is that I actually move. Now my ring finger is the one that's on the ring, right? And as you can see here, it's like a slight change. It's like a slight change of width, and it gives me a lot more range of motion. But the reason for it is because I feel like, as you can see from the previous, as you can see from that part just now, my wrist is now like, if I'm doing this, my old bench, you can see that my wrist is not in line with my elbow, right? And that puts a lot of pressure, and it takes out a lot of my tricep from doing all the work. While if I do this, so you can see here, the wrist is slightly stacked on my elbow, and it kind of like helps me generate more energy or power with my tricep. That's what had changed from my previous training to my training right now. And so to answer the question of how wide, or like your bench press width or whatever, right? Wider than your elbow is kind of like, it depends if you can adapt to it. But what I really won't condone is if you are gripping somewhat very narrow, like here. As you can see, the elbow is still not stacked with the, as you can see, the wrist is still not stacked with the elbow. And this is fine. It's fine if you end up benching close grip, right? But if if you don't know how to bench and you are using a close grip, but when you bench your elbow flare out, then it's not really a good thing. We'll cover that in a different video, but you gotta know, first of all, the thing that you gotta check is it's not about only just your bench width. It's just about your bench width. It could be, you know, your range of motion, your bar path, your elbow position, how much your elbow is tucked in, how much your elbow is flaring out when you bench. So those kind of stuff are like what matters when you choose your bench press width. But my go-to is always, I guess like this is what I teach newer lifters, is just go by, you know, your thumb, right? Put it as wide as possible and start there, right? Thumb at the end of the knurling, there. Start there and then see if you want to decrease your range of motion, go slightly wider. If you want to develop more tricep, go slightly closer, but then again see your elbow and stuff like that. So that's what I have for this video. Now for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna do my cardio stuff, which are rows today, I think, or I can do the bike, I don't care, I don't know, but that's it. If you have any more questions, just leave it. Well, my hair. Just leave it in the comment section or DM me or WhatsApp me or whatever, and I'll see you guys next time. So peace. Okay, so we just finished. Here's the stats. Not sure if you can see it, but it's like 30 minutes, 200 calories burned. Something I just did rows. Okay, so that should be the end of this video. Again, if you do like the video, make sure to like hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you can. I mean, why not? It's just that easy. Just click the button. And if you have any more questions, suggestions, whatever, just drop me a comment down below and I'll see you guys next time. So peace.